Good morning, everyone. Thank you for stopping by once again. I'm gonna keep my voice a little bit lower just because it's Sunday, 8:30, and my big sister is sleeping upstairs, and I would hate to wake her up. So thank you for stopping by on my YouTube channel. As I've mentioned, if you watch my previous vlog, Sundays are usually used personally to catch up with the week, to prepare for the week. So I always work, well, yes, I always work on Sundays. And I always start pretty early, just because I go to bed pretty early, so my day is already shorter. So there's a few things that I have to do, and I'm gonna take you guys with me on this weekend day of work. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to open my work laptop, and I'm going to see the emails that I have. And then afterwards, I'm going to make a list of to do by priorities. And then I'll start working on the things that have to be done for tomorrow and then for Tuesday for the rest of the week. So let's do this together. And I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I begin to So now I'm going to do the to-do list. Yesterday I didn't really vlog because I spent the whole morning from about 8 to like 12 editing my first vlog, figuring out how to create a YouTube channel, start creating the YouTube channel, uploading it, watching it, editing it, and in the end, I can tell that it's not as advanced as some vloggers, and I realized that the mistake I made with my previous vlog is that I was recording vertically with my phone instead of recording horizontally, which makes a huge difference because now the video in itself, it's like extremely like slim, if that's even a word. So yeah, my first vlog is it's not the most satisfying vlog ever, but it's my first attempt. So I'm gonna leave it up there until one day I have a better intro video, and then I guess I'll change it. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. So I did that yesterday in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I put up the posters that I had mentioned in my first videos. So I'll put the result here. It looked good for about an hour, and then they all fell down because I used tape, and apparently tape is not strong enough to hold the posters. So I'm gonna have to use pins and put up the posters once again. So yeah, after that I just watched some Netflix. I did the groceries as well. But yeah, okay, I need to stop being distracted and actually get to this because it's almost 9, and usually by 9 I'm already grading and stuff like that. So okay, let's do this list. I finished my list to do. Honestly, I feel like it's not that bad compared to other weeks. The thing is that this is the I'm entering the last week until March break, which is a week off at the very beginning of March. So it's a lot of finishing theory, watching movies. So I've pretty much done everything I had to do. Plus, it was the end of the second term where I teach. We have 3 terms. We have the first term, which is in fall, and then the second term, which is in winter, and then the last term, which is end of winter, spring, and a little bit of summer. So since we just ended the second term and we just started the third term, it's a bit more relaxing because I finished all of my grading for the first term. Now what stresses me is that I have to plan the third term if I don't want to end up feeling overwhelmed or underwater. But anyways, that's a subject for another video, which I need to remember to do. I need to keep track of what I want to film myself doing. Okay, so today what I have to do, and I literally write everything, um, like breathing. I'm just kidding, but stuff like um, I have to do. I have to do the laundry. Um, I'll probably do that in the afternoon around 4 p.m. because that's when it's cheaper to do laundry where I am at. I have to do hair care, so I need to wash my hair. I need to prepare my lunch for tomorrow. So these are like house things to do, but I still feel like it's important to do it because they have to be done today. So I can just correct and plan and forget to do these things. So I need to prepare my lunch and then I need to take a shower, which obviously I was not going to forget that, but I read it down because I take my shower in the evening. So what I'll probably do is I'll I'll set in the laundry. I'll put the I call it a hair mayo. I'll put the hair mayo on my hair, and it takes about 15 minutes to settle in. So I'll put the laundry, put the mayo on my hair, and then prepare the lunch while that's on my head. And then 15 minutes later, after I'm done preparing my lunch, then that's when I'll go take the shower because I have to take off the things on my hair anyways. So that's why I wrote down shower. So I don't want you to think that I'm weird for writing down shower. I shower every day. It's one of those chores like for the weekend, I guess, that I have to do at the same time as laundry and hair care and prepare lunch. So that's why I write it down. Anyways, that was too much babbling on that. In terms of workload, I have to prepare 2 presentations for Black History Month. Maybe I'll make a video on that. So essentially, for Black History Month, my school, they didn't really prepare an event. They did mostly did you know or do you know this Black person that is important in history, and they put like posters on walls about that. So I just thought that, you know, if you don't do it, if I don't do it, who's going to do it? If I don't prepare something for Black History Month for my community, well, who's going to do it? That's why I took on the role to do 4 workshops. I asked another colleague of mine who is a history teacher. She's Haitian. She's amazing. She agreed to help me. She helped me a lot because she teaches history, so she knows more than me. And we have actually 5 workshops. I took 3 of them. I did doing 3 themes, and she's doing 2. And our themes range from African empires to Black hair. So we just wanted to give the students a space to learn and to talk about things that are important for them to know, and that they won't be taught about these things during class because it's not in the program. And this is something that we are doing our own time, and we were presenting it during lunch and after school. We had to cancel a couple of them because we had some storms that happened. So last week was my first presentation as well as hers, and she did lunch. She had three students and they were her students, and she's not even sure that they knew that it was happening, or and they just walked in and they saw that she was there alone, so they stayed. So we're not sure. And then I did after school, and no one came. So this is the last next week. That is, we are beginning is the last week of Black History Month, and we have four. We're doing the four workshops again with different schedules. Hopefully, they come and they show interest. So that I have to prepare two presentations because I already did one, and it's a lot. I won't lie to you, with the things that I already have to do, it's a lot. It takes a toll on me, which is why I wish that students would actually show up to this. So I have to prepare that. I have to prepare 5 classes that it will particularly take me time to prepare them because I'm teaching two types of essays. I'm teaching informative essay and expository essay. And since it's my first year teaching English as a second language, it'll actually take me time to do that. It's not 5, it's actually 2. I have to prepare 3 classes because I've already begun. Now I'm just pursuing in my theory. But that, to be honest, it's only if I have time today because I'm not seeing them tomorrow. Um, so I could do it tomorrow evening or tomorrow during that one period that I have off, that I don't have class. So I have to take a decision for the sec ones. I have to decide what I'm going to do with a certain group because usually I have 3 groups of sec ones and their schedules, it's the exact same planning. I just do it 3 times. But what happened is that we had a series, like I've mentioned before, we had a storm that happened, so school was not open. We had a problem with a system in our school. I don't want to be too precise because I'm just realizing that someone could like know where I teach based on the problems that I'm gonna say. So I'll just be vague. We had 3 events that happened in our school, and um, I couldn't teach to those specific groups during those 3 events, which means that I have one group that I've seen them consecutively in the past 2 weeks, and then there's one group that is super behind. And so I have to make a decision since it's the last week before our March break. That one group that is super advanced, do I just make them watch a movie and then I catch up with the other groups so that after March break, they're all like back in the same planning? Because I have a mind. My mind is very A B C D. I don't like doing A C D, but that's me. I have to be more I have to be more flexible. So yeah, I have to take a decision. I kind of already know what I want to do, but we'll see. I have to correct something, and I literally wrote correct something because you've seen my pile of correction from last time, and I think I have about 6 exams to correct. So that's about, I think that's like 360 papers of exams because I have 6 groups, but I have about 2 exams per each. So I have to correct something. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to correct something today because my main priority is the Black History Month presentations because that's something that it takes research from my end. It's not something that I was taught in school, and so it takes a lot of research and preparation. I have to plan the remaining of the term. So from now to June, I have to figure out exactly what I'm going to do per class, because if I don't do that, I'll be overwhelmed. And I'm probably going to end up having a bunch of exams at the same time, and then having a bunch of correction at the same time. So that's what I have to do. In terms of emails, I have to send about, I think I have to send about 10 emails, because the students that did not come to Récup, as per my last vlog, I need to tell them to come to Récup Tuesday. I have to email this lady that's supposed to come present in my class. I have to email all of the parents of the students that don't do their homework. I just like to tell them, after 3 homework checks for my 7th graders, after 3 homework checks and a student did not do their homework 3 times, I kind of let their parents know that this is just a kind of reminder. This is a notice that your child is not doing their homeworks, so that they can maybe put more pressure, because homeworks are important in English second language. So that's not actually 10. That might actually be 15 emails, because I have a lot of students that do not do their homework. And then I have to work out. So at some point today, I have to work out. Because ever since I started teaching, I have not been going to the gym because I've been too tired. I work like 11-hour shifts. When I come home, I'm dead. Like, I don't have time to go to the gym. So I don't want to subscribe to a membership because it's pretty expensive. Like, where I used to go, it's literally like $50 a month, but I would get points, and so I would only pay like half of that. But I know that I'm not going to be able to go to the gym 5 times a week. So I'm just going to watch them like YouTube videos on Pilates or yoga or cardio. And I'm going to try to work out every evening for about 20 minutes. I know that's not even a lot, but that's all I can do. So I'm going to get to it. The first thing that I'm going to do is um So I finished my first set of emails, and I've sent emails to about 37 parents. And even then, for the homeworks that were undone, that I notified the parents, I only sent it to one group. In that one group, out of 30 students, there's 12 that consecutively did not do their homeworks. And then I sent emails to 25 students to come to Reiki Tuesday. And then I sent an email to someone that's coming to class. So I only sent 3 emails, but in the end, it emails to 38 people. So yeah, that's that. I added 2 more things that I have to do. I just have to input some information about a student, and I have to change the seat formation for the groups that you saw me. If you saw my last video, I changed the class formation, so I have to change the seats so that the students know where they're sitting tomorrow. So I'll be doing that. I'm also watching some vlogs. That's why I have my personal computer there. I find it soothing to listen to something while I'm working. So yeah, that's what's going on. So I finished the seat changes a while ago actually. It's now 11, and I've done pretty. I think I'm doing good so far, considering that it's only been 2 hours. I did the seat changes. I'm done with the emails. I've entered some information that I needed to um on 3 students. Now I just need to actually start working on my week, start preparing lectures, maybe correct something if I have time. So, and prepare the Black History Month presentations. So, what I actually think I'll have time to do, because it's actually 11:21. I do intend to take a break in 39 minutes at 12. I already had breakfast, which is why it took me so long to continue the vlog. So I'll take the lunch break just to relax, to maybe take a walk or read a book. But what I'll probably do is watch some Netflix, if I'm being honest, because it's still a Sunday and I'm not even supposed to work. So I will take the break, and I think until the break, I will prepare one class, which is the class not of tomorrow, because tomorrow there's someone coming to in my classes and presenting. So I'll prepare the class for Tuesday, and then I will make a decision for my 7th graders what the week will look like, and I'll prepare that if I'm going to teach any new material or not. I don't think I'll have time today to plan the term, to be honest, so I'll probably remove that. And I will try to work on the Black History Month presentation after my lunch break. So, yeah, that's my plan. After the lunch break, so I'll work on the remaining items, the presentations, maybe finish up the weekly plan. And then around 3-4 p.m., that's when I have to start actually doing some home stuff. So cleaning up, doing my laundry, taking care of my hair, and then shower later on. So that's our plan for the coming hours. So I'm gonna go back into working on my stuff. So I'm going to start by preparing the class for Tuesday. So I'm back from my hour lunch break. Now I'm just preparing my classes for Tuesday, and I'll try to start the presentations I'm doing for Black History Month. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 hours.
It helps the speaker lead his audience into the scene he describes by creating an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves.
So, we are 3 p.m. and I think I'm gonna end it here. So I ended up doing the planning for my 9th grade and my 7th graders. So for my 9th grader, like I said, I'm teaching them how to write informational essays. So I decided that I was a bit stuck for like 30 minutes, just because I've already taught the theory for the type of essay, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for next class, just because it's the last theory class before they do a learning activity, and they read a story and they write not a story, but they read an article and something like that, and they write about what they read. So I decided that next class we're going to do 2 examples, one as a group. So we're going to see a bunch of data on a specific theme, and then we're going to write together how to write an essay about what we just read. And then that should take us about 30 minutes. And for the remaining 45 minutes, what I'll do is I'll give them the same principle, which is I'll give them a series of facts and information about a specific topic that is different from the first one. And I'm going to ask them alone to write me an intro and a body paragraph. And if possible, to plan out how they would write a full-on essay, which is intro, body, and then conclusion. So that's what I'll do. I think that should go well. It'll be long for them to sit down and just write and participate, which I'm not sure how many actually will participate, but I'm glad I got that done. For my 7th graders, I had to think about what I wanted to do, because I have a class that is very advanced, because we didn't miss any school days because of the storms. I decided that I will not stall too much for those classes, because they're ahead of about 2 classes from the other 2 groups. What I'll do is that I'll still teach the theory that we have to see. We'll still do what we have to do for the next class, but then the last class before March break, we'll do a little game, a little English second language game, something fun so that they still learn, but they have fun. And then for the groups that are a bit behind, it'll give me some time to catch up, and then they just won't have the fun activity compared to the other group, which I'm sure I hope they won't hate me too much about that. So that's what I did. I prepared the slides for that. So I'm glad that I figured that out. I will not plan the whole term, just because I'm tired and it's Sunday and it's 3 p.m. and I worked all day. So I planned a week, so that's good enough for me for now. During March break, though, I'll definitely have to plan the term. I'm not gonna correct something like I wrote because I'm tired, but I will also eventually have to correct something. And I will not prepare two presentations for Black History Month tonight because, again, it's past my work hours for Sunday. To be honest, I think I've done enough for Sunday. Plus, my first workshop for Black History Month is Wednesday after school, and that presentation it was supposed to be the first one during the first week of February. It was canceled due to an issue my school had. So it's 95% already prepared. I just need to practice it and review it. And then the other activity is Thursday during lunch, which means that it's shorter. And that's the one that I have to start from scratch. And I'm not too worried about that because I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday evenings, which it's not ideal to work in the evening, but if I have to, I will. And I'd rather do something like this in the evening than to correct, grade, and plan during the evening. So that's it for today, to be honest. The rest of the things that I have to do are laundry, hair care, prepare my lunch for tomorrow, and then later on, shower and work out a little bit, and then some Netflix probably. I should probably read instead of watching Netflix, but I think I deserve some Netflix. So, that being said, thank you for coming with me through this Sunday. I hope you kind of gotten my perspective as a newly teacher. My next video will be on tips for new teachers. My road to becoming an ELS teacher and how to become a teacher in Canada. So I hope you'll stay along for that video. And thank you for passing by. Make sure that you subscribe and you like and comment. Thank you. Have a nice one.